My man, how do you deal with anxiety in sports? What's that? You don't feel any anxiety? Oh, you don't get any emotions? Yeah, I'm gonna dive into how you can deal with anxiety in sports without being emotionless like this pad here. There's a lot of false information out there that says you have to be emotionless in sports. But oftentimes we play sports because it's like the overwhelming desire. It's the thing that we sometimes love most in our lives. Obviously, we love our family and we love our spouses and we love our significant others. But sports holds a special place near and dear to most of us. So I want to teach you, I want to guide you, I want to train you on how you can deal with sports anxiety without being emotionless, without having to completely detach from all your emotions so that you can enjoy your sports still. So you don't have to beat yourself up, or you don't have to turn off your emotions where you don't experience the good or the bad. Understanding this key point about anxiety in sports. Anxiety is a future-based emotion. So what does that mean? We're creating images, we're saying things to ourselves, we're feeling things about a future event, a future practice, a future game, for example, that hasn't even happened yet. And we're playing out different scenarios in our head, what our coach might say, how we might play. Are we gonna win? Are we gonna lose? And that's where the anxiety starts to creep in. Now, I'm not here to tell you that I can completely eliminate anxiety for you altogether, because to do that would not be human. The thing to understand is we're going to experience anxiety, but the best way for you to deal with it is understand how our mind and our body processes it. You know, I say a lot of things like I work on athletes on the mental side of the game. Well, it's also how our mind is connected to our body, to our central nervous system. But without going into the science of it, the way you can take this video and then in the next 5 minutes, next practice, next game, start to deal with that anxiety is exactly this. So the anxiety comes from something happening in the future. You play out scenarios of what someone might say, of how you might perform, whether you're gonna win or whether you're gonna lose. And what happens is your brain processes it in 3 ways. You create images, number 1. So you create images of what could potentially happen. You've probably heard of visualization. See, our brain tends to think in images, especially as athletes, we're very visual. We tend to think in images, but anxiety comes from thinking and processing and creating these images that we don't want. So we have to be aware of the images that we're creating in our minds, whether that image is something that your coach is doing, something your teammates are doing, something that you're doing in a game that's causing the anxiety, and change it to an image of something that you want to do instead of what you don't want to do. The second part of it is the words that you're saying to yourself. See a bug flying on the screen there. The words that you're saying to yourself. So you're talking to yourself in a negative tone. I hope I don't mess up. I hope I don't screw up. I hope my coach doesn't mess or get pissed off at me. And it comes from the words that you're saying to yourself. So the second part is being aware of what words you're saying to yourself and recognizing them quickly so that you can go and you can change the words that you're saying to yourself. So number 1, images. Number 2, the words that you're saying to yourself. Change them to something that you want to do instead of something that you don't want to do. Then the third part of it is the way we actually feel, the way we carry our body. There's a direct connection between mind and body. Put yourself in a poor position, a poor physiology, poor posture, or speed up your breathing like you're really nervous, you're really anxious. Put your head down, let your eyes go a little bit. Let your voice resonate a little bit differently. Let your shoulders slouch, let your head go down, your chin go down, your chest go down. You're gonna start to feel a little bit bad about yourself, but it doesn't have to be that way. See, if you can change your physiology quickly, put yourself in a more empowering position. There's some science behind the way you actually position your body and the biochemical changes that are happening in your body, you know, as far as your hormonal levels, your testosterone, your cortisol, and all sorts of different things going on inside your body. Just by simply putting yourself, this is research done by Harvard, they call it power posing. just by simply changing your physiology. So if you want to deal with anxiety, you got to learn how to be aware of the images, the words that you're saying to yourself, and the sensations, the feelings in your body, the way you carry your body, the way you move your body, how quickly, how fastly, or how slowly that you move your body. And you start to change those things consciously. But it starts with awareness. Awareness of the images that you're creating so you can create one that works for you instead of against you. Start creating an inner dialogue, an inner conversation that works for you instead of against you. Change your body, change your physiology, change what you do with your body that works for you instead of against you. Then you start to program your mind, you start to program your body to deal with that anxiety. And it's not about having no anxiety, like that guy over here, right? This little workout dummy. I'm at a local high school field. I literally live like a couple miles away, not even a couple miles away. I ride my bike here, get workouts, and just it's much more natural to work out outside, at least I believe so. I'm not against working out inside. I work out inside too, but you know, whenever I can get outside, I do. So it's about changing those three things, being aware of those three things and consciously changing those things. That's how you start to deal with the anxiety. Not to say it's never going to happen, but you change your relationship with it. You change the way that you're prepared to deal with it. So I hope this video helps you guys out. Let me know down in the comments what you want to see in the next video. As always, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I just want to let you know we're always uploading some new free resources on our website. So check them out in the description below. Find out which one is the best for you, and I hope to see you soon.